move well. What can we do to encourage better movement options and just a little bit of variety for the body if we're stuck at a desk all day long? So here's a nice little sequence to play around with, give you a few ideas, see what it feels like for you, and maybe adapt and change it to suit your own situation. So when we're sitting at a desk, let's think about our shoulder blades. Okay, so often they can end up in a very stuck position here. So let's think about drawing the shoulder blades strongly back together, okay, and then bring them forward. So picture the two shoulder blades resting on your back and really feel that you draw them strongly as if you're trying to crack a nut between your shoulder blades and then rounding forward. So making that movement a few times and really looking to explore the movement and see where it goes to for you and how it feels for today. Now try bringing your shoulder blades strongly up towards your ears and then pull them strongly down towards your hips. So right up towards the ears, and then picture the points of the shoulder blades pulling down as if you're trying to draw your shoulder blades right down into your back pockets. Now, let's think about moving the spine around a little bit. So the shoulder blades and then the spine in the center. Can we place our hands onto our chest and simply rotate through the whole of the spine? So really picture from your tailbone all the way up into the base of your skull. Picture each and every bone spiraling on the bone beneath it. Now notice if your hips are moving around a lot in the chair, and really try to keep your two sit bones, okay, anchored into the chair as we rotate. Breathe out to twist. That'll feel weird. Breathe in to face forward. So exhaling to rotate, inhaling to face forward. Notice if your shoulder blades start to creep up a little bit, and really see, can you let them stay soft and settled? And back to center again. Now feel those sit bones on the chair once again. So just rock side to side and go, okay, there's my sit bones. I'd like you to reach one arm up towards the ceiling and feel the sit bone on the same side is anchored into the chair as you reach the arm to lean up and over a little bit. And let's try work that a few times. So anchor your sit bone and then reach long up through your fingertips. So I'd like you to feel that the line from your sit bone all the way up to your fingertips is a half moon shape that lengthens. Breathe out to lean. So you're exhaling to lean, and then I want you to inhale as you come back to center. Once more that side. Really lengthen and reach, breathing out and coming back again. Let's try that the other side. So remember, we do want to have this strong anchoring down into the sit bone. So we're not leaning with the whole torso. We're reaching up with those fingertips, and then we're thinking about extending through the fingertips up and over as we breathe out, and breathing in as we sit up nice and tall again. Sit bone, anchored, reach and lengthen. So really picture this line from here all the way up to those fingertips becomes longer with each movement. Breathe out to reach, breathing in to come back again. So really feel that nice long line and back again. So the breath sequencing may feel a little bit weird, but it can do some really interesting things to the relationships between all of the muscles here in the center of your body and your breath. So take my word for it, it's a really nice little hack for your system. Now let's think about the neck a little bit. So I'd like you to bring your hand up and over, so it's resting near your ear, okay? Now think about pushing your head into your hand as your hand tries to pull your head across. So push the head into the hand, pull the hand into the head. So you'll feel resistance and work going on here in these muscles. Another couple of seconds of that. Now what I'd like you to do is just allow the neck to relax and allow the weight of the arm to take the head a little bit over towards the side. So it's not an aggressive stretch, you're not pulling, you're just simply allowing gravity. And just feel a nice feeling of stretch on that side of the neck, just a gentle stretch. Now come slowly back up to center and let's try that again. So you're pushing head into hand, pulling hand into head. And you really feel these muscles like guitar strings on the side of the neck. Pushing head into hand, hand into head, and then again, just let it relax. And really feel that you allow the ear to drop down towards the shoulder, and the weight of the head, the weight of the arm, just create a nice, easy, gentle stretch. Now releasing the hand, let the head float softly back up again. Give a little wiggle. And let's try the other side. So hand over, side of the skull here near the ear, head pushing into hand, hand pulling on the head. So we want to hold that resistance for maybe about 8 to 10 seconds. Nice strong resistance, feeling these muscles working quite hard. And then allow gravity to take you into a nice, easy, gentle stretch. So remember, our purpose here is not to pull or drag or lengthen. It's just to allow a little bit of space in this area. Feel the muscles soften as you let the weight of the arm take the head a little bit further. Slowly bringing the head back up, and let's work that again that side. Head pushing into hand, hand pulling on head. Good, nice, strong muscle activation. Does it feel different to the other side? So I definitely feel a little bit weaker on this side. So that's something we're taking note of, putting a little bit of effort into. And then again, relaxing and letting the head just softly give into the stretch. So inviting the body into the stretch rather than pushing or forcing. And then gently releasing, softly floating back up again. Let's bring your fingertips softly to your collarbones. And what I'd like to do is to think about your points of your elbows coming a little bit closer together and then bring them a little bit out in front. Now, if we have the flexibility, they can touch, but for many of us, they won't get anywhere near that, and that's fine. Bring the elbows up a little higher, and then allow them to come out. See if you can bring them just a little bit backward and then down. Together, forward, up, out, back and down. Now if your shoulders are feeling a little bit stiff or cranky today, then maybe this movement is going to be quite small and simple. Or maybe if it feels good, we might decide to take them a little bit further up and out and around. Keep in mind that you're working to how you find the body for today, so work with it. Now point both elbows forward, and I want one to go down and one to go up, and then they're both going to go out, and then they're going to come around to complete the circle. So what this does is it messes with your brain, makes you work a little bit harder for the movement, and you're going to notice, it creates some different and strange sensations in your shoulders. Now switch, the elbow that was going up goes down, the one that was going down goes up, open out to the sides, come back around and complete the circle. So exploring that range for you for today and getting a little bit of a brain wake-me-upper as well. So hopefully that feels a little bit freer, a little bit more alive. And what you may notice is, that allows my brain to feel a little bit happier as well. Keep moving well, enjoy. Any questions, do get in touch.